All right, so today we're diving into something truly fascinating. I mean, get this. We're talking ancient musical mysteries, like really ancient.
Oh yeah, we're going way back for this one.
Think petroglyphs, those rock carvings. But not just any petroglyphs. These seem to show musical notation.
And hold on to your hats, because we're talking about petroglyphs estimated to be 7,000 years old.
7,000 years. That's older than the pyramids, older than Stonehenge. It's mind-boggling. We're talking about a time before written language as we know it, let alone musical notation. And they were found on Mount Kailash in Tibet.
Mount Kailash, a place already shrouded in mystery and sacred to several religions.
Exactly. This mountain holds a special significance for billions of people around the world.
And then in 1988, a group of geologists make this incredible discovery.
So what do we know about these carvings? I mean, how do they know they're 7,000 years old?
Well, they use a variety of dating methods, including radiocarbon dating and analysis of the geological formations surrounding the petroglyphs. And these methods are pretty reliable, especially when used in conjunction with each other.
Okay, that makes sense. But 7,000 years, I'm still kind of stuck on that. What does that tell us about the history of music?
It pushes back our understanding significantly. I mean, for a long time, we thought that complex musical systems developed much later in human history.
So this completely changes the game.
It suggests that music, or at least some form of it, was important to humans far earlier than we previously thought.
That's incredible.
And get this, it's not just the musical notation. There's also an undeciphered script found alongside these symbols.
An undeciphered script?
Yeah, which makes the whole thing even more mysterious. It's like they left us a message, but we don't have the key to unlock it.
Wow, researchers must be having a field day with this.
They are. Linguists and historians have been working for years to decipher the script, but it's proven incredibly difficult.
Do they have any theories about what it could be?
There are a few. Some believe it might be related to ancient Proto-Dravidian languages, which are a family of languages spoken primarily in South Asia.
Interesting.
Others think it could be a completely unique writing system, isolated from anything else we know.
So how can we even begin to understand the music if we can't crack the code of the script? Are we just left with these strange markings?
Well, luckily, no.
Good.
Researchers have been looking closely at the patterns themselves, attempting to translate them into musical notes. And the amazing thing is that multiple interpretation methods have resulted in actual melodies.
You mean they've actually managed to create music from these petroglyphs?
Yeah, it's amazing. There are several recordings available online. Would you like to hear a snippet?
Oh, absolutely. Let's hear it.
Pause for music.
Wow, that's really haunting. It doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard before. I can almost imagine, sitting around a fire thousands of years ago, listening to this music under the stars. It's incredible to think that we can connect to something so ancient in such a tangible way. But I have to ask, how confident are musicologists that they're accurately interpreting the notation? I mean, it's all based on assumptions, right?
Right. They have to make some educated guesses about scales, rhythm, and even what instruments might have been used. But the thing is, the melodies they've produced aren't random.
Really?
Well, they have a structure, a complexity that suggests intentionality. It's highly unlikely that these patterns would just randomly create something that sounds musical to our modern ears.
That makes sense. There has to be some intelligent design behind it. So we have these 7,000-year-old musical petroglyphs on Mount Kailash, and we have this undeciphered script alongside them.
Right.
But it gets even more interesting. There have been local reports of strange music emanating from the mountain.
Yes, particularly during certain astronomical alignments.
Okay, now, this is where it gets really mysterious. Could this music, this real music, somehow be connected to the petroglyphs?
It's a fascinating theory, right?
It is.
Some researchers believe the carvings might actually be a kind of astronomical calendar or guide, and that the music is linked to specific celestial events.
So you're saying Mount Kailash could be like a giant, ancient musical instrument resonating with the cosmos.
It's a possibility, and it's a pretty amazing one to contemplate.
I know. I mean, the whole thing just makes you wonder about the civilization that created these carvings.
Definitely.
What were they like? What did their music sound like in its original form? What were they trying to tell us? Or, maybe they weren't trying to tell us anything. Maybe it was just for them.
Either way, it's a reminder that there's so much we still don't know about our past and the mysteries that are still out there waiting to be discovered.
Absolutely. It's like we've only just scratched the surface.
Exactly.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive into the musical mysteries of Mount Kailash.
Definitely a head scratcher.
It is. It really is. If you're as intrigued as I am, I urge you to go online and explore further.
There are tons of resources, photos, research papers, and even recordings of the music.
And who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to finally crack the code of the undeciphered script.
Now, wouldn't that be something?
It really would. For now, the music of Mount Kailash remains an enigma, echoing across millennia, waiting to be fully understood.
It makes you wonder, what other secrets are hidden in those mountains, right? What else might we uncover in the future?
That's a great question to leave our viewers with. Until next time, keep exploring.
And keep those ears open.
You never know what you might hear.
Smash that like button.
Please subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to
Historian Kid channel.
Catchy. We hope you enjoyed this dive into history. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Your support helps us bring history to life every day. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next episode. What lesser-known historical figures do you think deserve more attention? Get people talking in the comments.